Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will learn next important function under lookup and reference functions category, and we are going to explore XLOOKUP function. This function is basically a successor of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP and is only available in Office 2021 or Office 365 versions. So let's get started. This function has 3 mandatory and 3 optional arguments. Let's try to break it down. The function name has 2 elements. First is the letter X, which is the short form of extended, as this function was designed as an extended version of VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP and index match functions. The second is the lookup and is same as before, to look up or search for a value. Obviously, the first argument is lookup value, a value or list of values to search for. Second argument is the lookup array, and it is the range of data which has lookup values. Next is the return array, and it is the range of data from which the value needs to be returned. Next optional argument is if not found, and as the name itself says, it's the value to be returned if no match is found. If the input is not given to this argument, then we get standard not available error as output. Next is the match mode. It takes 4 different inputs. It's basically a type of match to perform. 0 is the default input and it is used for exact match. -1 for exact match or next smaller value, +1 for exact match or next larger value, and +2 for wildcard character match. Last argument is the search mode, and even this takes 4 different inputs which indicates the direction of search. Default value is 1 to search from first to last, -1 is opposite to it to search from last to first, 2 and -2 are for binary search, and it's not that useful as it requires sorting of the data. Finally, we are done with basics. Let's jump back to Excel and see some examples. So we are back into Excel, and this is the sample data we will be using as an example. Most of the data is self-explanatory, like employee name, their IDs, gender, and their total sales value. One point to notice here is we have 2 different employees by same name, Shashi Kumar. One is male and other one is female. On the right, we have 6 different questions to answer, and the input to each of these questions is below the yellow color header names. And these questions are designed to demonstrate the best use of XLOOKUP function. So let's start with the first question of finding the employee name for employee ID 1010. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be this cell value. Lookup array will be all cells of column B as it has our lookup value. Return array will be the employee name column. Let's close the parenthesis and hit enter to get the employee name as Diya Sharma. Now let's change the input by removing the last 2 digits, and we get the output as not available error, obviously because this employee ID is not available in our data. We can customize this output or error by providing the input to if not found argument. Let's input the text as ID is wrong and then hit enter to get the same text as output. Second question is to find the total sales of employee name Shashi Kumar with gender as female. Basically, we need to combine both of these inputs, even combine the lookup array in the same way and then get the desired output. Let's see how to do it. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be employee name and then use ampersand symbol to combine this input with any special character. Say we will use underscore in this case. It must be in double quotes. Then add another ampersand symbol to combine gender input as well. So the total lookup value will be employee name underscore gender. Now the input to lookup array must also be in the same format, like we must combine employee name column and gender column by separating them by same special character of underscore. Finally, the input to return array will be total sales column. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to get the value as 2832. This is how we use multiple criterias as lookup values. Next question is to find the employee IDs for all these listed employee names. Here we have multiple inputs and we need to get multiple outputs. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be list of all these employee names. Lookup array will be the values of column A, which has employee names, and return array will be column B, which has all employee IDs. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to get all the required employee IDs in one shot. Next question is to find the total sales of employee name ending with Suresh, and this is the example of wildcard character search. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be this cell value, and since it will be wildcard character search, we need to add asterisk character at the beginning of this value. Together they mean to search for a value ending with Suresh. Lookup array will be all the values of column A. The input to return array will be total sales column. Next we will skip if not found argument by just adding a comma, and for match mode argument, let's choose the input as 2, which is for wildcard character match. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to get the output as 3625. Next question is to find the employee ID and gender for employee name Rohan Bhaskar. In this example, we have one input, but we need two outputs, and we can achieve it using XLOOKUP. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be this cell value. Lookup array will be all the values of column A, which has employee names, and return array will be column B and C together, as we need two outputs. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to get the employee ID and gender as output in one shot. Finally, the last question is to find the employee ID of employee name Shashi Kumar, and since we have two employees with the same name, we will use search mode argument to pull the either of these values. Let's add the XLOOKUP function. Lookup value will be this cell value. Lookup array will be all the values of column A, which has employee names. Return array will be column B. Next we will skip if not found and match mode arguments by simply adding the commas. And now as an input to search mode, let's choose the input as 1 to search from first to last. Close the parenthesis and hit enter to get the employee ID of male employee. This is because we get male Shashi Kumar employee record first when we search from first to last. Similarly, if we give the input as -1, we get employee ID of female employee, as this will be the first record when we search from last to first. That is how we can modify the search direction to get the desired output. So we have answered all these questions, and I hope these examples were interesting enough and have given the better understanding of XLOOKUP function. And that's what I wanted to cover in this video.